Killing Me Softly is one of the biggest hits of the 20th century. Everyone involved earned huge money and fame from the song, except for the song's original performer and muse, Lori Lieberman. But I want to know, is it theft or influenced? Here's the story. In 1971, Lori Lieberman was a 20-year-old singer-songwriter being managed by this man, Norman Gimbel. Now, it's important to note that Norman was 44 years old and married and had started an affair with the 20-year-old Lori Lieberman. To further complicate things, Lori herself was the product of a broken home where her dad was having an affair with his secretary. One night in 1971, Lori was particularly down in the dumps when a friend invited her out to see Don McLean at the Troubadour Club in LA. Now, if you don't know who Don McLean is, you probably know his most popular song, Bye Bye Miss American Pie, drove my Chevy to the levee. Yeah, that one. However, Don got to the part of the show where it was time to slow it down a little bit. He performed a heartbreaking ballad entitled Empty Chairs. Now, this performance really hit home for Lori and inspired her to pull out a napkin and express her feelings in the form of a poem. After the show, Lori called Gimbel and shared this moment along with her poem with him over the phone. She gave me some language, a choice of words, Gimbel later told the press. Following his conversation with Lori, Gimbel finished up the lyrics, sent them to his writing partner Charles Fox, who composed the music. Together with Lori, they settled on the title, Killing Me Softly, with his song. Lori recorded the song and released it on Capitol Records in 1972, but it failed to chart. However, the song was placed on American Airlines in-flight music program. Now, you gotta remember, in the 70s, nobody brought on their own personal entertainment devices, so you pretty much got on the plane and listened to whatever music they played you. Roberta Flack, who was already an established Grammy winner at the time, was on a flight from Los Angeles to New York and heard the song on the plane. The song and the lyrics really spoke to her, and she decided right there on the spot that she was going to record her own version of the song. Roberta Flack's version was released in 1973, spent 5 weeks at #1 on the charts, and won 2 Grammys, including Record of the Year. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Lori Lieberman did not receive a songwriting credit or a cut of any of the publishing that flowed to her producers, Norman Gimbel and Charles Fox, from Roberta Flack's version or the Fugees' 1996 redo, which also peaked at #2 on the charts and won Grammys. However, that didn't bother Lori. She was content with her place in pop's history as being the song's inspiration. Her former managers, Gimbel and Fox, were content with giving her the credit as well, until they weren't. In the late 1990s, Gimbel and Fox decided they would spend the next 25 years attempting to rewrite history, discrediting Lieberman's involvement in the creation of the song and describing her account of the origins of the song as urban legend. Despite being encouraged to take them to court, Lori has stated she's not interested in revisiting her time with the management duo. Plus, industry experts say it's unlikely she would prevail in court. Influencing or serving as the muse for a song is not the same as writing a song. Now, it's important to note that Roberta Flack fully supports Lori Lieberman and told the Washington Post that she cried when she heard of the conflict. I hope that Lori knows that I am forever grateful to her and her part in writing the song, states Roberta Flack. But I want to know, in your opinion, is this theft on behalf of Gimbel and Fox, or is it just a fair use of influence? Let me know. Peace.